Hello everybody, I'm ZaCaptain here and welcome back to a Let's Play of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords. Okay, so where we wrapped up last time, we just got the plasma torch. Kreia just woke from the dead and told us to do stuff. Yep. So, okay, let's continue on. We got our light side points as well. We got this plasma torch. Oh, hello, tutorial. Okay, so it just says that I've got my first light side points, which is the canon for the story that she's a light-sided person. So okay, we carry on and let's go through this door. Now we gotta bash it in. So experience points 100, yay. Ding. Okay, there's a corpse here. Yeah, Vibroblade. So Vibroblade is better than a plasma torch. So we're just gonna equip this. It's fully upgradable. It's nice. Okay, droid parts. This is gonna be helpful for droid teammates that I have. So, I mean, what's a Star Wars game without droid teammates? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Through this door. Oh, hello, enemy. Okay, thank you for the tutorial. They always say go with flurry, so I should really turn off the tutorials. Give me a second here. Okay, so now we've turned off the tutorials now, so let's go flurry these guys in. So yeah, man. Okay, let's see if they got anything to loot. You do. Remains. Mining laser. Too bad I'm not gonna go in range. Oh hi. Time to die. There we go. Easy combat. Okay. One more door. Thank you, epic music. Neuropacifier. Again, this is for my droid. This door is...
This is the exit, but it is sealed. Strange. In my visions, it was open.
Kreia? Or press 1, by the way. There's only silence. Try to find a way to open the hatch. I would try and use my mouse more often rather than keyboard, so you can see what choices I pick. It is odd that the emergency hatch hasn't opened considering the circumstances. There must be a way to open it if you get to an access terminal. Okay. So I don't know what Kreia was going on about, so Mystic Jedi and computer console. Okay. Okay, so sorry about that. I thought that was a huge buzzing noise, but it turns out it's actually part of the game, not anything else. So let's just access this security terminal. I'm getting lost. Check security records, Peragus, safety, hollow orientation.
Is this thing on? Alright, all hands, especially you, Corder. Listen up, because I'm not gonna say this again. The next one of you Juma heads to try and smuggle a blaster, or so help me, any sort of military-grade frag weapons into my facility is gonna take a long walk out the airlock. Why? Because in case you forgot, Peragian fuel explodes at high temperatures. That's what blasted that chunk out of Peragus 2 and created this asteroid field. So if I catch any of you with anything other than sonic charges or mining lasers, I'll burn you and your contract. Security out.
Somebody got on the wrong side of the bed. Peragian fuel explodes at high temperatures, so there's no blasters allowed on this facility. That's why we only have mining lasers, so that's kind of a neat thing. But then we're starting out, so we gotta start weakening and get to stronger stuff. Accident report logs.
And according to one of the miners, it was because one of the sonic charges went off prematurely. And like before, it was one set by a mining droid. The three idiots were grouped so close to the charge it might as well have been a grenade going off. The blast turned their bones to dust. The blast wrecked the internal components of the droid that set the charge, though, so we can't even dissect it to see what happened. I don't like what's going on here. Ever since that Jedi showed up, things are getting worse. It's not just Corda and his miners, or the fights, but now the droids are acting crazy. If we don't find what's causing this, or who, this facility's gonna be space dust by the time the next Telos freighter arrives.
Okay, so something started happening ever since I arrived. Right, droids are going crazy. Miners are making devious plots and stuff. So, anyways, mining droid maintenance logs.
So, you're in maintenance. Then maybe you can tell me what's going on with these droids.
Sir, I don't know. It's like their behavior cores are undergoing binary decay, but I can't find the source. This shouldn't be happening.
Well, that's reassuring. It isn't happening. So the next time we nearly have a breach in the ventilation tunnels, I could just close my eyes and pretend it's my imagination. You better give me some answers. I want to know the damage these droids can do if they start mining us instead of asteroid rock.
Sir, these droids aren't combat models. Their mining lasers are weaker and less accurate than blasters. I doubt those droids could even hit one of us.
Are you blind? What about the miners in Medbay? It's sabotage, and it started right after the commander said we weren't going to sell the Jedi to the exchange. So I want you to find out how these droids are being sabotaged. That'll tell me who's trying to clear a path to get that Jedi off the facility and stop him. In the meantime, make sure the security's armed with all the ion and sonic charges you can find. If those droids start coming after me, I'm gonna need more than low-grade mining lasers to take them down. Clear?
Yes, sir. Maintenance control out.
Idiot.
Idiot. Okay, so nobody knows what's going on with the mining droids going crazy. Yeah. So administration console maintenance. Blah.
I installed an override switch to shut down any droids on this level, just in case someone locks me out of the administration console. As added insurance, I tied the override switch into the circuit to the holding cell door. It'll make sure it can only be opened if all droids in the level are shut down. I doubt Corda or any of his men have the skill to pull off something like this, but I'm not taking any chances while we're sitting in the middle of this asteroid minefield. Whoever's responsible won't be able to have the droids rescue him after I lock him up. Nothing will cut through that door. He'll be trapped.
Okay. Okay, so he has a plan. I don't know how well that plan worked, but he's got a plan. So, security storage room inventory.
I secured the stealth field generator inside one of the footlockers in the security storage room. If I have the specs right, the interface field should be effective against the droid's sensors. All I need to do is equip the belt, and some skill with stealth in order to use it. As long as I don't get too close to the droids, they shouldn't detect me. If any more droids start malfunctioning, the belt should buy me enough time to get to the override switch I set up in the communications blister console. I'd rather shut them down than destroy them. I want to find out how these droids are being sabotaged, maybe even turn them against whoever's sabotaging them.
Okay, so that's kind of like a next step of what we need to do. We need to get to that administration console and we need to shut down all the droids. Shutting down all the droids will help, but I'm a combat-oriented person. I might end up killing some of them. Not to mention it's gonna be a long and arduous runaround to get all of the remains that they leave behind. So, let's return to the main console functions and access the remote camera controls. Let's see what we can see. So, main security office, which is us. Security storage room. Oh, hi. Hello there. Okay. The neighbor room contains a dense cluster of mining robots. Storming that room with a weapon could prove dangerous unless you can take them out all at once. In other words, a grenade, I guess. So, communications blister. This is the one that the security officer was talking about. The holding cell. Well, hello there. Who the hell are you? Okay. Emergency hatch to the mining tunnels. Okay. That was the one that we couldn't open, so I guess there's nothing else, so let's log out. Okay. I really don't want to bash the locker, because if you bash the lockers, you might destroy some of the stuff inside, and you get some broken parts, which you can turn into components. But I'd rather have the item itself. So, but we have no choice. Let's just bash it open, because I got no security. So this will take a while. Ding. Okay. Yep, that's the thing I was talking about. Broken items. This could have been stuff if I was able to unlock it, but I didn't buy anything in security, so what choice do I have? Let's get the items. The one we want is the ion grenade. The ion grenade will take out all those three in one fell swoop.
Be careful. There is much energy in the room beyond, yet it stems from nothing that lives.
Kriya, what?
Can you not sense them? Reach out. Cast aside your sight. Cast aside what you see, and instead reach out with your perceptions. Ah, you can feel them. The droids you cannot perceive, but the small oscillations of energy, that you can feel, echoing outwards.
With Kriya's help, you have gained the passive precognition power. When this power is triggered, you should save your game. This is kind of weird for me because I do not understand what the hell this is. Precognition power is it basically just warns you that something is happening, but I feel like it comes in the story parts back if I can remember correctly. So, but they say you should save your game, but instead I'm just gonna save my game when I end the session instead. So, one thing I like to point out with this is that when I played this game years ago, I used to imagine what Kriya was trying to tell me. Feel the small oscillations of energy. I actually did try to do that, and I actually felt it. But that was just my imagination playing on my emotions right there. So, anyways, more experience points. So when we open the door, we gotta lob a grenade in. So, hi. Okay. So we'll lob the grenade and we'll aim for the center one, of course. So lob it and unpause.
Ah, you hear it. It is faint, but it is there.
They cut out the explosion, so somebody didn't want this to be directed by Michael Bay. Okay. It's faint. I feel strange, like the sedative is wearing off.
It is the Force you feel. It has not been so long as for you to forget.
But it doesn't feel like it did. It feels like it's coming from a great distance. Okay, so it has been almost a decade. I had forgotten.
Do not turn away from it. Listen. Feel it echoing within you. Come. I shall guide you down the familiar paths. You will need it if we are to survive and escape this place.
Gaining experience will slowly re-establish your connection to the Force. So basically this is the intro to level up, so yep, that's the level up sound. So we go here, level up, and now skills. Yes. I'm okay with all these, so I can just get one in security. The reason why it costs 2 points is because it's a cross-class skill. So what does this mean is that I need to put more points into it. I don't actually specialize in security. The ones in orange here are the ones that I specialize, the class skills in my as a class as a Jedi Guardian. So that's why it costs 2 points to actually pick this up. So pick up security, feats, force sensitive, and combat. Okay, so combat, hand-to-hand combat. So what was that? Oh yeah, force sensitive. Allowing them to grow while addressing personal flaws. On rare occasions, however, exceptional open doors to strengths they did not know they had. Okay, basically I just get 40 additional 40 force points. So the rest is all just flavor text. Okay, so I'm okay with not getting toughness for now, so I shall get conditioning, because The saving throws would be helpful. Much later. And force powers, yes. So this is the one I want to look at. Me personally, I prefer to have one. I'm mostly light-sided, but I prefer to have that one offensive power, shock, which goes into force lightning and it goes into force storm, because I like to use the force as a direct damage thing. There are others that are light-sided, but they're not as cool as force lightning. So I'm sort of the new generation, like Luke Skywalker Jedi. So. But that's no longer canon anymore because Disney. So let's pick a force power then. So affect mind. Once the Jedi has his power, extra options will appear in dialogue. Normally I wouldn't get affect mind because I'm not the kind of person to dominate the mind. This is a mind trick, so but it's a universal power, so it doesn't cost anything. So yep, I'll just get affect mind, so maybe I can use the force to do stuff. I'll get some more offensive powers like maybe force push and not stun droid, stun, because seriously, what is this power here? This power only exists for Peragus, like literally only for Peragus. Anyways, affect mind, and let's accept. And that's the security option that we just picked up. So now I no longer get broken stuff. I will be able to get my med packs and my stealth field generators, the ion grenades. So, what the stealth field generator does is it allows me to go into stealth, but because I don't have stealth, and it doesn't give me anything, so there's no point putting it on. So, okay, so maybe just in case I'll just equip the blaster. But I'm not gonna go into the blaster, so excuse me. Okay, so we got more chemicals, more components, and ion grenades. So let's move on. Okay, so more droids. I'm gonna run past them, and you know, I'm just gonna do the run around and pick up. So I might have to fast forward this episode when that happens. So I'll just run first. Thank you, epic music. Okay, look for the override console switch. We have found the security officer's override switch. Activate the switch. And log out. 400 points. And they all should be... Oh, actually they didn't shut down. They actually don't attack me, so... but what I can do is I can do a few stuff with it. I can detonate the droid with a non-lethal charge, which I have the demolition for. But let's see what I can do with it. So scavenge the droid for spare components. Yep, I got some. Examine the unit's behavior core. Failure diagnostic behavior core reveals nothing. Nothing. So okay, so I'll just leave the droid alone for now, because this droid can actually help me attack. So emergency supplies. I guess it is worth the run around, so if not for the extra components. Okay, so let's try that again. Failure. This one is way too low, so I'll just detonate this. It's way too low to help me, so if it does help me. So more med packs. And that's pretty much all the droids. So, is there anything else I can do with that console? Just to double check. Nope, there's nothing else. Okay, just to be sure. Now let's go into this room and go meet the guy in the prison. Sal.
Beyond this door, someone yet lives. Be mindful. His thoughts are difficult to read.
He's a dum-dum.
But you have nothing to fear from this one, and he might yet prove useful.
Yes, he can bring me gum-gum.
Nice outfit. What, you miners change regulation uniforms while I've been in here?
Okay, this is the choice that I have to keep going up. I keep those eyes up and tell me who you are.
Atton Rand. Excuse me if I don't shake hands. The field only causes mild electrical burns.
Okay. Care to explain why you're locked up?
Security claimed I violated some trumped-up regulation or another. Take it up with them if you want. But they stopped listening to me shortly before they stopped feeding me. Now that's criminal.
Okay, what is this place?
Oh, you mean you didn't come here on purpose? I'm shocked. I really am. This slice of paradise is the Peragus mining facility, the only supplier of shipping-grade engine fuel to this corner of the galaxy. Peragus fuel plays havoc with engines, but it gets the job done. As long as you don't mind the toxic byproducts and trying to mine it without blowing yourself up.
Blowing yourself up?
Yeah, this asteroid belt is one giant minefield. One proton torpedo, even a stray blaster shot, can start an explosion that'll make the one that shattered Peragus 2 look like a kid's pop detonator.
Peragus 2?
You know the planet with the exposed core you saw flying in? That hole was caused by the first mining station that tried to siphon fuel off the planet. Blew a whole chunk out of the planet and set it drifting out here in a big clump of fuel-cooled asteroids. So the miners drill the asteroids now, not the planet's surface. That's why they don't allow blasters here. Can't trust a miner jumped up on Juma juice not to fire one stray shot that'll turn the entire colony into a thermal detonator.
This facility is deserted. What happened?
You mean before or after that Jedi showed up? Either way, it's a real short story. You see, this Jedi shows up, and you know what that means. Where there's one Jedi, the Republic will soon be crawling up your ion engine in no time. But the story gets better. See, some of the miners get it into their ferrocrete skulls that since the Jedi's unconscious, they can collect the bounty the exchange has posted for live Jedi. Well, what passes for the law here didn't like that idea. So the two groups started fighting. Then there was some big explosion. I was sitting here for a long time. Then you showed up in your underwear and things got a lot better.
There's a bounty on a captured Jedi? Why?
Don't know much about it. Maybe the exchange wants one as a trophy, or somebody's got something against Jedi and is looking to collect. Not many Jedi left. Wouldn't surprise me if the bounty's pretty high.
Not many Jedi left. What happened to them?
The ones that weren't killed in the Jedi Civil War ended up switching off the lightsabers long ago. Word is there's not even a Jedi Council anymore, but who knows?
I've heard rumors of a war, but a war between Jedi. Okay, no. The stories I heard were of Sith, not the Jedi.
Yeah, Revan, Malak, and the Jedi that went to join them in the Mandalorian Wars. They turned against the other Jedi and had a scrap that almost laid waste to the galaxy. Where have you been?
Okay, so I've been away since the Mandalorian Wars.
Well, I wasn't there, but like all Sith, Revan and Malak turned on each other. After they turned on the Jedi, of course.
Okay, so this is where you choose the story of Revan, basically. So the rumors I heard said Revan defeated Malak and went on to Korriban to unite the Sith against the Republic. That is Revan Dark Side. That's from the first game. So the second one is the light side option. So we're playing canon, so he's light sided. So I was led to believe that Revan saved the Jedi and the Republic.
I guess. There's rumors all over space about it. All I heard was Revan returned to pay Malak back for trying to kill her in the first place. You know women.
Okay, same thing. This is whether you choose whether Revan was a man or a woman. So, canon, how long have you been in that cage? Revan was a man, not a woman.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I just hoped Revan was a woman.
Okay, so enough history. Let me ask you something else.
Look, not like your half-naked interrogation isn't a personal fantasy of mine, but... Hey, wait a minute. You're that Jedi the miners were talking about. Where is everybody?
I don't know. This facility seems a bit... Wait, don't you know what happened to them?
From my beautiful view in this security cage? Look, I heard some explosions, some emergency alarms, some toxic gas pouring out of the vents. Maybe none of them survived whatever happened. And if they're all gone... Look, hey, let me out and I can help you. I can. I've gotten out of trouble countless times.
Okay. Tell me your plan and we can go from there. Let's see if my persuade option works.
This facility isn't a military installation, which means we may have a chance. You shut down this cell security field and I can reroute the emergency system so we can get to the hangars. We grab a ship and then we fly out of here.
Okay. Again, one thing first. The patients in the medical bay were killed by a lethal dose of sedatives. Know anything about that?
No. Should I? Maybe you should ask one of those miners who was thinking about selling you to the exchange. Maybe they wanted to drug you up for transport. Ever think about that?
Calm down. Calm down. I was just asking you. Not accusing you.
You better watch yourself. I don't like being accused of something I didn't do. When I kill someone, trust me, you'll know. Got it? So you done interrogating me, or are we gonna work together and try to get out of this mess?
Okay. Okay. This is the light type option here. I trust you. Work together and maybe to get out of this mess. Okay. Let's go with this option first. Why don't you tell me what to do and then we'll see.
No deal. If I'm not leaving, you're not leaving.
Okay. Let's just try this for fun. No, I don't think so.
Well, go ahead and burn your thrusters. If there's been a lockdown, you're trapped pretty nicely on this level. You're going nowhere. Oh, except I have clothes. And this security field is protecting me pretty well from any more outbreaks of poison gas.
Okay, alright. So I trust you and we'll work together. You know what? Alright, I'll let you out.
Great. Now to business. Let's get to the command console.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, here we are. Now this console is set on automatic hail. You may have heard it when you came in. The asteroid drift charts are constantly being updated, so it sends out a transmission to incoming vessels so they don't get crushed into space dust. The hail warns them to keep their distance until orbital drift charts are transmitted, and then provides docking instructions to incoming ships, usually freighters. The thing is, you can bounce that same transmission back to the comm here, and suddenly you've got access to the communication system from the inside. Pure pizzazz. The console's ours. Now, all we need to do is reactivate the turbo lifts, cancel the emergency lockdown. Hey!
Hey? What's wrong?
This system's been severed from the main hub, after it was locked down from remote. You can't even reroute the system, it's been cut clean.
That would be standard procedure in an emergency lockdown. Repair.
No. Someone tried to lock down this whole level tight, and leave us here. Trapped.
I like that the feats that you pick, not the feats, the skills that you pick actually has usage in your dialogue. So that's a pretty neat thing about this. Is there anything else we can do with this console?
I doubt it. All we have is communications back. For all the good trying to shout in a vacuum will do us.
Okay. Can we contact the miners?
We could try. But if the miners were trying to trap you up here and probably kill you, why not call them and chat? I don't think a friendly call is going to wake them up.
Okay. Just a side note, Carsen is a better SAS talker than Atton Rand. So Carsen is better than Atton Rand. Just saying. Okay. Let's see. Cut the back talk and let me check the console.
Be my guest. Not much else we can do. The comm's all yours.
Okay, so we're gonna end this part right here. So thank you guys for watching. If you like this, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to me if you haven't. Share this video with your friends if they love the Old Republic stuff. So yep, so let me just pause this here. So thank you guys for watching and I'll see you guys next video. Bye.